Hey guys, today's play a game of Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse. This is the latest in the Broken Sword series. It's a point-and-click adventure series. And what I like about the Broken Sword series is that I like the animation and the art style. I think it's really beautifully drawn. It's always set in Paris, so you get a nice type of French vibe. That's, not very common actually in the type of games I play. And yeah, I think it's overall pretty good adventure series. So let's check it out. This was released in 2013 in episodes, I think. It was actually funded through Kickstarter, I believe. So yeah, let's check it out. New game. Start new game. Okay.
The gallery owner was dead. I guess sometimes playing the hero doesn't pay.
Okay, so it's a typical murder mystery type of adventure.
The cops would be here soon. I didn't have much time.
Yeah, so typical point-and-click adventure style and a murder mystery, of course. A lot of point-and-click adventures like that. It looks like I start out as the guy this time, who I played in the second Broken Sword. There's also the girl as well. I think her name is Nico or something like that. She was in the first Broken Sword, who's his actual girlfriend, I think. You talk to the priest here. What's going on? And I love this art style. I mean, look at this. It's beautiful. Wow.
Yes, my son. I'm George Stobart. My company insured the exhibition. Is
Simeon.
Pray for his...
a senseless murder?
On the contrary, this killing makes plenty of...
What do you mean?
A great evil was taken.
Oh man, devil stuff.
I am a Dominican priest. And now, excuse me, I must...
1 minute, I've been planning dinner with the next. I was talking art theft, murder, and the devil with a priest.
Yeah, I mean, I love the 2D art style here. It's very beautiful. Set in Paris, of course. Let's look at his body.
I didn't want Henri's blood on my hands. He definitely looked better.
Huh.
Poor guy.
What's this?
In Henri's pocket was a tiny bottle.
Oh.
It was a bottle of Brett. The label claimed it was...
Huh. So I already messed with the scene of the crime already.
There was a small piece of paper. It was too intriguing. It read, 2:30 p.m. Be ready. Innocent enough, until I realized that the robbery took place at 2:30 p.m. Yep. I quickly replaced the note.
Okay.
I didn't want Henri's blood.
That's
A
it.
cryptic note and a bottle of overpowering cologne. No personal effects or... I needed to find where he kept his...
Look at all the paintings.
I wondered why the stolen paintings alarm hadn't sounded. 55,000. Huh, shame. Just outside my price range.
Just outside of my
All
price
I needed
range.
was a mere 65,000, and this little gem could be mine.
Yes. Could almost get it right.
For the discerning connoisseur, a soupçon at 80,000.
Man.
The bust was balanced precariously on the...
I wonder why the paintings always cost... Art always costs so much money and they don't even do anything. They just sit there, right? And people pay like thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions for them. It's crazy.
Another alarm working. The door was locked with a key. The wires from the camera ran to the room behind. It must have captured the whole lot. If I could get the code to the keypad, I might be able to shed some light on it.
Need the code, huh?
Just 90,000 for this one.
What a steal.
The label said it was painted in 1932. The capital of 80 grand. A rare glimpse of the absent-addled mind of it. Another word. Was the alarm on the stolen painting the only one that wasn't working? Another word. Was the alarm...
Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's look at the stolen painting.
This was where the stolen painting.
Someone stole a painting, shot a guy.
Why that? And why kill for it? The stolen painting had no lock, which should have sounded when the painting was removed. I pressed the vibration detector pad. I pressed the vibration. So, the alarm wasn't broken. I suspected foul play.
Let's look inside here.
So that was why the alarm hadn't sounded. A wire had been cut by someone who knew exactly what they were doing. This was an inside.
Yeah, it's got to be someone who knew how the alarm worked. Inside job. Oh, pizza box.
The thief left the pizza box behind. Well, no surprise there. Pizza. The guy must have been hungry. There was only one slice left.
Take the slice. Talk to him.
Father?
Yes, Master.
Alright, so compared to other point-and-click adventure games, there's no dialogue tree here to click. It's just based on pictures, which is kind of unique to Broken Sword. That's how they usually do things, is with pictures.
What did you mean when you said that a great evil?
Your adversary, the devil.
What?
Peter 5:8. The devil is all around.
Yeah, of course.
Did Henri say it?
He said, stop the car. I want to get in.
What does that mean?
We may never know.
What brought you to the exhibit?
The pink.
Which one?
La Maledictio.
The painting that was stolen.
I had to confront the...
I think there's something strange.
Yes, Mr. Stobart. At last you see the truth.
No, Father. I mean that the robbery looks like an inside.
Devil's work is always an inside job.
A wire in the painting's alarm was deliberately cut.
Cut by the devil himself, perhaps.
Well, as far as I know, sightings of guys with horns and tails have been a little down.
You mock me, Mr. Stobart. But as you will discover, the devil...
It's the work of the devil.
Do you know the code to get...
No.
With respect, Father, I'm looking for a slightly quicker snap. What do you know about the man who...
El Serpent. He was a man playing with fire. The fire of eternal damnation.
Tell me about the stolen...
Whoever gets close to it.
Okay, nothing much out of him. Lane. Oh, this is a guy I've seen in
It was
previous
Hector
Broken
Lane,
Sword games.
Francis. For a moment, I thought he was dead. But from the snoring, I guessed he'd only fainted. Lane was out cold. I was gonna need something.
Let's see if I can bring him around with a little cologne here.
Time to awake.
There we go. Let's awaken him.
What was that? It's not... Where am I? You fainted. The nail clippers, they must have fallen.
The nail clippers. Let's actually take a look outside first. Le lizard bleu.
From out here, you couldn't see the stolen paper.
It's an inside job, of course.
The room looked like some sort of... You gotta hand it to the French. They know how to take a look at style.
Is this really how they do it outside in France? It's like they have like a little outdoor restroom here where you take a piss. I did not know that. It's interesting.
For a moment, I contemplated, but a man was dead, and I had a job.
Okay, let's check over here. Beautiful streets of Paris. Vive la France. Okay,
I've always been a sucker. Sacré-Cœur, the highest point in Paris.
Okay. Waiter here.
Excuse me.
Monsieur?
There's just been a robbery at the gallery.
Oh, okay.
You don't sound surprised.
All property is theft, monsieur. And all art is property. Therefore, all art is theft. Do you not agree?
Well, when you put it like that. Did you see anybody run out of the gallery or?
There was a beautiful woman with a camera. She was chasing someone.
Well, that must have been Nico.
You know her? You surprise me.
Can you tell me anything about the man she was chasing?
I assume, monsieur, that like all of us, he is inherently unknowable.
No wonder this guy's cafe was...
This guy's like a philosopher.
The gallery owner, Henri, was shot dead trying to stop the rock.
Life has no meaning the moment you lose the illusion of being eternal.
Right. Did you know him?
Can we ever truly know another human being?
This guy's such a philosopher.
He
Oh my
spent
God.
little time at the cafe, unlike his friend, Monsieur Lay.
What do you know about Le Lizard Bleu?
Bourgeois, vacuous and overpriced. Just like its curator Lay. He's always immune. Top.
What do you know about Hector Lane?
Lay? Oh yes. He drinks here sometimes. He slid away last night without paying.
Last night? What sort of time?
After midnight for sure. If you see him, give him this bill. Tell him to pay up next time.
I wondered whether Lane was in a hurry to get somewhere.
Okay.
Thank you for your consistent indifference, monsieur.
Perhaps next time you come, I will give you a coffee. Perhaps not.
This guy. Yeah, he's really something. Let's talk to Lane.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
I wouldn't exactly call this living. Don't just stand there. Get me something to eat. I've had a terrible shock, you know.
Okay, let's see if I can get him the pizza.
I found a slice of pizza.
I asked for food, boy, not a cardboard simulacrum.
Oh, okay, if you don't want it.
I didn't say that. Now give it here. Given the circumstances, that was surprisingly acceptable. Now, what's been going on? Henri, is he
Dead? Afraid so.
poor chap? Just like him, just...
Excuse me.
Do I know you?
Yes, our paths have crossed.
Of course, the man with the absent.
Afraid not.
Pity. I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble remembering your name.
I'm George Stobart. I insured the exhibition.
Ha! I hope you have deep pockets then, my boy.
Could I ask you a few questions, Mr. Le
Fire.
Did you know the gallery owner?
Of course, we worked together on the exhibition.
Oh, really?
Henri provided the space. I was the creative power.
How long had you known him?
As a friend, many years. Our professional relationship had only recently blossomed into this exhibition. Now the poor fellow is gone and...
If Lane was involved with the gallery, then he had to know the code to that. Do you know anything about the stolen...
Of course, dear boy. La Maledictio. A little known.
What about the killer? Were you able to get a look at him?
A delinquent in a tin hat. Beyond that, I don't really recall.
Oh, yeah, you think...
Those of us with a higher aesthetic are more sensitive to violence.
So you curated the exhibition? What's it about?
A brilliant retrospective. A dialectical window on European art's ongoing discourse with the unresolved psych...
Wow, you took the words right out of my mouth. So, you help run this place? Maybe you...
The code to the office?
I just thought you might have the number.
I do, but I couldn't possibly give you access before the police arrive.
I figured I wasn't going to get the door code from Lane, but I needed to turn it. Mr. Lane, you're really going to have to give me the code to that.
And why, pray, should I do?
Because the way the cops will see it, you're the prime suspect. We both know you're innocent, Mr. Lane, but the cops, well, they may not see things so simply. I might be able to get them off your case, but in exchange, I'd like the code.
Yeah, blackmail them.
That's preposterous. The police would have neither evidence nor motive.
Funny you shouldn't mention. I hate to say this, Mr. Lane, but you're going to be the #1 suspect for...
So you keep saying.
The evidence is piling up against you, Mr.
This is ridiculous.
I have evidence that puts you near the gallery later. But give me the code to the door, and the cops don't need to know.
Impossible. What evidence?
An unusual painting turns up at your exhibition and gets stolen.
And your point?
The cops are going to ask some awkward question. But you give me the code to the CC, and I'll do my best to point them elsewhere.
I cannot let you into that room. Besides, Henri found La Malédiction, not me.
Someone sabotaged the alarm on the stolen painting.
What? Who could have got into the alarm system?
Exactly. It was an inside job, Mr. Lane.
You're not suggesting that I...
Well, I'm afraid that's the way the cops are going to see it.
That's preposterous. How could I possibly have cut the wire?
Are these your nail clippers, Mr. Lane?
Yes, they have my initials monogrammed.
Huh. The perfect implement for cutting the alarm on the stolen painting.
What are you saying?
Well, the alarm was sabotaged, Mr. Lane. It was an inside job.
Are you accusing me? I had no reason to kill Henri, no motive whatsoever.
Okay, but I don't think the cops will see it like that. And I sure would like that door code. Take a look at this.
What of it?
It's your bill from the cafe next door.
So,
You sure drank a lot of champagne last night without paying the bill. But you told me that you were away from Paris last night. I hate to say it, but that sounds like a lie to me. Tell you what, you give me the code to the door, and the police need never... A motive and proof of involvement. Not looking good, mister.
you are a blackmailer, Stobart.
Just doing my job.
All right.
Okay, 6397.
But I admit to none of these spurious...
I had the code.
Let's go.
What was that number again?
Everyone, hold it right there.
Oh, shoot.
Damn it.
I am Inspector Navet of the Paris Serious Crime Squad, and now, nobody move, especially you on the floor. Move, I want a total lockdown. Nobody in or out.
I needed to get back into the gallery.
Okay, so now I'm playing as Nico, the protagonist of the first Broken Sword. Nice.
Sergeant Moo, we meet again.
Aha, Madame Collard, an unexpected.
I was in the gallery at the time of the theft. Can I get back in?
I am sorry, but I am under strict orders from Inspector Navet. Nobody in, nobody... And I must correct you, madame. It is no longer just a theft. It is a murder.
Mon Dieu! That poor man! I witnessed the crime. I've got to get back in there.
I'm sure you can make an official statement in good time.
I saw the thief. I think I can help the investigation.
I am implacable, Madame Collard.
Who is Inspector Navet?
Ah, the most promising young investigator on the force. A genius. A man blessed with almost superhuman.
He sounds highly perspicacious.
Madame, it is not for us to talk about the inspector. He is about to solve his third case in as many days.
So, what's he got that the other end?
Blood spatter. He is the world expert. He reads the entry.
I chased after the shooter and got a photo of him.
Inspector Navet will be delighted.
You've got to let me into the gallery to show him.
Absolutely not.
So,
God.
I cannot go in without Inspector Navet's permission?
No.
And to get Inspector Navet's permission, I need to go in.
Exactement.
Have you ever heard of Kafka, Sergeant Moore?
Madame Collard, I do not see what soccer players have to do.
No, he's a... Never mind. I really need to get into the gallery and speak to Inspector Navet.
Tut. He is not to be disturbed. He is applying his famous scientific... Any moment now, the case will be... I certainly hope so. I am dog-tired.
This was madness. Sergeant Moore wasn't going to let me. Here's my press card. Do you have a statement for the paper?
Yes, madame. Stay away from the crime scene, and always leave a light on when you go out at night.
Why are you so tired, Sergeant Moore?
I have been working for 3 days with no rest. Navet is a genius in his field, and he assumes that we all have his energy and vigor.
Oh, you poor man. If you'd like to go and get some sleep, I will watch the door for you.
That's very thoughtful of... Ha! A cunning attempt to make me a deserter, madame. A gendarme never leaves his...
Well, how about a hot drink?
Ah, that would do the trick for sure. Unfortunately, I mustn't drink on duty. My doctor specifically warned me against it after the last... incident.
That incident you mentioned, what happened exactly?
I don't want to talk about it. All I can say is it was very unfortunate. I am on duty, and I need to focus.
Thanks a lot, Sergeant Moore. You've been so helpful. The body was still in there. I had to get back inside.
I'm gonna get inside.
The pissoir was decorative and
Pissoir. To take a piss.
an intricate stained glass window.
The waiter. The waiter.
Madame,
Bonjour, monsieur.
whatever it is you want, we are closed.
Then why you standing here?
You would not understand, madame.
Try me.
Because I look at you, and I know you are like all the others.
The others?
The pretty women who shop, who gossip, who have their spa days, their almond croissant,
That bad, huh?
and the men with their grooming products and their shiny shoes, lattes, macchiato.
I see your point.
Is this what we fought on the barricades for, madame? Ripped up the paving slabs, bled on the streets.
Isn't it?
No, madame, it is not. We fought for ideas, for philosophy, for freedom, equality, fraternity.
Vive la révolution.
And do you know what drove us on as we fought? What fueled the streets of Paris in that glorious spring? What made our hearts soar?
Cheap wine and free sex?
No, madame, no! It was French Café Noir that inspired us. The simple demi-tasse. The black, sweet taste of freedom.
So that's why you closed?
Yes, madame. I serve only thinkers, philosophers, revolutionaries. And you, madame, with your polite talk and your pointy ears. And
This is a cafe.
yes, to the right people.
On any other day, I would have given this guy a straight onto the chin. But there was a chance he could help me get into the gallery.
This guy's really something. Piece of work, man. This guy's a piece of work.
As always, Paris looked
Paris.
beautiful.
Patty. Okay.
Monsieur,
Life is fleeting, madame. The sands of time are running through your fingers.
Well, that may be, but
We know not what we want, and yet we are responsible for what we are.
there's been a crime.
That is terrible, madame. But you know what they say.
No, but I think you're going to tell me.
Life begins on the other side of despair. C'est vrai, non?
Well, I guess so. He was pushing me to the point of despair.
During the riots, we battled the forces of oppression.
Oh, really? That must have been terrifying.
It was, except that they made me stay behind the barricades with the other baristas. We made coffee by the liter to fuel the resistance. I've never brewed so much coffee. Of course, our brave heroes spent half their time going for a pee. But with our coffee inside them, they fought the running dogs all night long.
None of this was helping me get past Saint-Jean.
Au revoir.
Monsieur,
The road to enlightenment is a long one, madame. Perhaps you will. Au revoir.
Oh my god, this guy's definitely not helpful. Let's see. I can use my phone. Call George.
hi George. I'm outside the gallery.
Thank God you saved me.
Inspector Moore is out here and he's not letting me in. I managed to grab a couple of photos, but the guy got away.
Glory is dead.
I know. I killed him.
I've been trying to find out. Turns out the envelope was tampered with. Looks to me like an inside job.
So, no ordinary robbery.
And no ordinary painting. The priest claims that none of it is used. I need to get him shown. Maybe you can help me out.
Ronnie, I'm at the exhibition over in Montmartre.
You're kidding me. That place is a dump. What could possibly happen to make it exciting?
A painting's been stolen and the gallery owner's been shot.
What? Okay, speak to anybody who saw what happened. Scope and call me as soon as you get a story. If you're quick, we can make the evening. Bye, Nicole.
Of course, I'm a reporter, so
This would be the scoop I've been waiting years.
yeah, it's always about the scoop. Okay. Sergeant Moore.
Salut.
Bonjour, madame.
I remembered something else about the crime.
Then you should tell Inspector Navet immediately.
So I can go inside the...
Non,
No.
Do you want to see my photo of the thief?
ils ne passeront pas.
You know, if you're tired, surely your duties are suffering.
Madame, I am a consummate professional. I will stand here as if...
That incident you mentioned, what happened?
I don't want to talk about it. All I can say is it was... I am on duty, and I need to focus.
Damn it.
Moo wouldn't be. Sergeant Moo would do with one of those famous coffee. Thanks, sir.
Alright. I don't think there's any way to easily get in. Yeah. Alright guys, I will stop here for now. This is Broken Sword 5, the latest entry in the series, and yeah, I mean, I really like the art style. It's really beautiful, detailed, nicely drawn, and the writing is pretty good as well. I mean, Broken Sword's writing always has some humor to it, which is nice. And yeah, if you like investigative murder mysteries, then adventure games, point-and-click adventures, then check this one out. Yeah, definitely, it's one of those modern
The menu offered black coffee.
point-and-clicks, so definitely love to see those. So that's it guys, Broken Sword 5. Yeah, thanks for watching.